Ever wondered how long it would take to spend $1 billion? A question that piques our curiosity, doesn't it? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before we dive into this ocean of wealth, let's first comprehend the enormity of $1 billion. We'll compare it to our everyday expenses like a cup of coffee, a meal at a restaurant, or the cost of a house, and then scale it up to some more extravagant purchases. Throughout this journey, we'll also visualize this gigantic sum of money using some creative and relatable comparisons. From there, we'll venture into the world of luxury purchases, investments, and philanthropy. Ever wondered what difference $1 billion can make in the world? We'll explore that too. And of course, we'll see how quickly or slowly one can spend $1 billion, depending on different spending habits. So buckle up as the journey to spend $1 billion starts now. To truly comprehend this, we first need to understand the magnitude of $1 billion. Let's break that down in terms we can easily grasp. A billion is 1,000 million. That's a 1 followed by 9 zeros. It's such a large number that it's often difficult to truly comprehend its scale. Imagine you're earning a decent salary of $50,000 a year. To amass $1 billion, you'd need to save every penny of that salary for 20,000 years. That's nearly 3 times longer than the entire span of recorded human history. Consider your daily coffee habit. Let's say you're splurging a bit and spending $5 a day on coffee. Even if you bought coffee every single day, it would take you over 545,000 years to spend $1 billion. That's longer than modern humans have existed. But let's think bigger. Suppose you decided to buy a house in a major city where the average home price is around $500,000. Even if you bought a new house every single day, it would take you over 5.5 years to spend $1 billion. What about cars? Let's say you're buying a luxury car, priced at around $75,000. You could buy a brand new luxury car every single day for over 36 years before you'd spend $1 billion. These examples are just a drop in the ocean when we're talking about $1 billion. It's a staggering amount of money that's nearly impossible to comprehend. But by breaking it down, we can start to grasp just how much $1 billion truly is. Now that we've grasped the enormity of $1 billion, let's move on to visualizing this amount. Visualizing $1 billion can be quite a challenge. It's a number so large, it's hard to wrap our minds around it. But let's try to bring it down to earth a bit. Imagine a stack of $100 bills. Each bill is about 6 inches long, and there are 10,000 of them in $1 million. That stack would reach over half a mile high. Now multiply that by 1,000. We're talking about a stack of cash that would soar over 500 miles into the sky. That's higher than the International Space Station. But let's try another approach. If we were to lay those bills end to end, they'd stretch for about 96 million miles. That's enough to reach from Earth to the sun and back, with plenty to spare. Or maybe you're a sports fan. Picture a football field. If we were to cover it entirely with our $100 bills, we'd need over 10 million of them. That's just for $1 billion. Now let's think about time. If you started counting from 1 to 1 billion, at the rate of 1 number per second, non-stop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it would take you over 31 years to finish. That's the majority of an average human's working life. And what if we were to spend that $1 billion? If you spent $1 every second, it would take you over 31 years to exhaust $1 billion. And that's without sleeping, eating, or taking any breaks. So you see, $1 billion is an astronomical amount. It's vast beyond our everyday experiences, beyond our typical understanding. It's a sum that can make your dreams come true and then some. It's a number that has the power to change not just your life, but the lives of countless others. With this visual representation, we can begin to imagine the spending potential of $1 billion. Let's begin with the basics. Everyday items. Imagine your daily expenditures, from that steaming cup of artisan coffee to your home's monthly rent or mortgage. Now let's do a little mental gymnastics. Assume you spend an average of $50 a day on your meals. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and those sneaky little snacks in between. That means you'd have to eat for 20 million days to spend $1 billion. Put into another perspective, that's over 54,794 years of eating. Now that's a lot of meals. And what about your living expenses? The median monthly rent in the United States is around $1,000. At that rate, it would take you approximately 83,333 years to exhaust $1 billion. That's longer than the entire span of human civilization. Let's not forget transport. If you're commuting by car and spending around $50 a week on fuel, It would take you a staggering 384,615 years to burn through $1 billion. And these calculations don't even consider the multitude of other day-to-day expenses we incur, from utility bills to clothing, entertainment, and those unexpected costs that always seem to pop up. The takeaway here is not that we should all aspire to become billionaires to afford our daily expenses, but rather to highlight the sheer magnitude of $1 billion. It's a figure so large, it's almost unfathomable. And yet there are individuals in the world whose wealth far exceeds this. So even with everyday spending, $1 billion is a lot to burn through. And as we'll explore in the next segment, when we start considering luxury purchases and experiences, the rate at which you could hypothetically spend $1 billion becomes even more staggering. Moving on to the world of luxury, where the extravagance is as limitless as the deep blue ocean. $1 billion here can manifest in opulent real estate, shiny private jets, and exclusive vacation experiences that are nothing short of paradisiacal. Think about it. $1 billion can secure you a palatial estate in Beverly Hills or a penthouse in the heart of Manhattan. These are not just homes, but architectural marvels featuring cutting-edge design, vast landscapes, and amenities that redefine luxury. You're not just buying a house, you're acquiring a lifestyle. And then there are private jets. While commercial flights are about reaching a destination, flying private is the destination in itself. $1 billion can buy a fleet of private jets, each furnished with the finest leather, equipped with state-of-the-art technology, and staffed by a crew dedicated to making your journey as comfortable as possible. But why limit ourselves to land and air? $1 billion can also buy you a mega yacht, complete with a helipad, multiple swimming pools, and a crew that caters to your every whim. It's not just about sailing, it's about enjoying the high life on the high seas. Now let's talk about vacations. We're not talking about the usual tourist spots. We're talking about exclusive getaways to private islands, where the sunsets are just for you, the beaches are your playground, and the rhythm of the waves is your lullaby. To put it in perspective, $1 billion can buy you over 2,000 nights in the royal penthouse suite at Geneva's Hotel President Wilson, considered the most expensive hotel room in the world. That's more than 5 years of living in absolute luxury. As we can see, $1 billion can buy a lot of luxury. But it's not just about the things you can buy, it's about the experiences you can have, the memories you can create, and the lifestyle you can lead. $1 billion in the world of luxury is more than just a sum. It's a ticket to a life that most can only dream of. Now let's consider investments. Imagine you are sitting on a cool $1 billion. Instead of spending it all, you could invest. Investments are key to not only preserving wealth, but also growing it. Think about the wealthy individuals you know. They don't just keep their money in the bank, they invest. So what could you invest in with $1 billion? Real estate, stocks, bonds, startups, the list goes on. Each investment avenue has its own potential for returns and risk level. For instance, investing in real estate could provide you with regular rental income and potential capital appreciation. On the other hand, investing in a startup could either make you a fortune or lead to a complete loss. Let's take the stock market as an example. Say you invest your $1 billion in a diversified portfolio of stocks. Historically, the average annual return of the stock market hovers around 7%. That means in 1 year, you could potentially make $70 million just by investing. Now here's where things get interesting. If you keep reinvesting those returns, you start to experience the magic of compounding. Albert Einstein once said, "Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it." Compounding is the process where the returns on your investment start earning returns themselves. Over time, this could significantly increase your wealth. However, it's important to note that investing comes with its own risks. The stock market can be volatile, and there's always a chance of losing money. Hence, it's crucial to have a diversified portfolio and a well-thought-out investment strategy. But if done wisely, investing can slow down the speed of spending your $1 billion. It could even grow it, ensuring that the $1 billion lasts longer and possibly even generates a steady income. The key here is not just about making money, but also about making your money work for you. Investing wisely could actually make $1 billion last longer. What about using $1 billion for good? Imagine the profound impact you could make by directing this staggering wealth towards social causes. Philanthropy at this scale could create a ripple effect that transforms entire communities, even countries. Consider, for instance, the realm of education. $1 billion could build thousands of schools across underprivileged regions, providing a foundation for a better future to millions of children. It could fund scholarships, research grants, and innovative educational programs, fostering a new generation of thinkers, innovators, and leaders. But the potential for philanthropic impact doesn't stop there. $1 billion budget could revolutionize healthcare, particularly in areas lacking access to basic medical services. Imagine establishing state-of-the-art hospitals, funding groundbreaking medical research, or providing affordable medication to those who need it most. Then there's the environment. With $1 billion, you could spearhead initiatives to combat climate change, preserve endangered species, or restore fragile ecosystems. The possibilities are as vast as our planet itself. Let's not forget about the power of microfinance. $1 billion could provide small loans to millions of entrepreneurs in developing economies, helping them to start businesses, generate income, and eventually escape the cycle of poverty. Moreover, you could use this wealth to champion social justice causes, promote arts and culture, or even advance technological innovations that address societal challenges. Now let's take a moment to reflect on some real-world examples. Think of Bill and Melinda Gates, whose foundation has donated billions towards improving health and reducing poverty globally. Or consider Warren Buffett, who's pledged to give away the majority of his wealth to charitable causes. These figures underscore the transformative potential of philanthropy. They remind us that wealth, particularly on the scale of $1 billion, carries with it a profound responsibility. It's an opportunity to make a lasting positive impact, to change lives, to shape the world. So rather than just spending $1 billion, imagine investing it in humanity, in our collective future. Because, at the end of the day, $1 billion can indeed make a significant impact on society. Scene script. Time is a crucial factor when considering spending $1 billion. Let's dive into the realm of the hypothetical. Picture this. You have $1 billion, and you decide to spend $1 million a day. Sounds like a lot, right? But do you know how long it would take you to spend that entire sum at this rate? The answer is about 2,740 years. Yes, you heard me right. That's longer than the entire history of the Roman Empire. But let's say you're more of a big spender. Let's up the ante to $10 million a day. Now you're looking at a more manageable 274 years, still a little longer than the average human lifespan, but we're getting there. Now let's get really wild. What if you were to spend $100 million a day? Well, at that rate, you'd burn through your billion in just 10 days. But that's not as easy as it sounds. Think about it. The logistics alone of spending that much money in such a short time period would be a nightmare. You'd need a team of financial advisors, lawyers, and shopping experts just to handle it all. And that's not even taking into account the potential repercussions. Spending that much money that quickly could have a profound impact on the economy, potentially leading to inflation or even a financial crisis. But this exercise isn't just about the raw numbers. It's about understanding the sheer magnitude of $1 billion. It's a sum so vast that even with the most lavish spending habits, it would take years, if not centuries, to spend it all. So next time you're daydreaming about winning the lottery or becoming a billionaire, remember this. $1 billion is more than just a number. It's a testament to time, to the value we place on money, and to the extraordinary wealth some individuals possess. It's clear that spending $1 billion is no quick task. Let's look at some real-life examples. Historically, there have been numerous individuals and entities that have had access to $1 billion budget, each with their unique spending patterns. They offer a fascinating look into the realities of possessing such wealth. John D. Rockefeller, an oil magnate who lived in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, is often regarded as the richest man in history. He was a billionaire in an era when $1 billion was an even more astronomical sum than it is today. Rockefeller was known for his philanthropy, donating millions to education, health, and scientific research. Yet, even with his substantial donations, his wealth continued to grow due to his vast investments. Fast forward to the 21st century, and we have contemporary examples like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. Bezos, the founder of Amazon, has spent his billions in a variety of ways. He's invested heavily in his space exploration company, Blue Origin, bought the Washington Post, and purchased real estate across the globe. Musk, on the other hand, has poured billions into SpaceX, his electric vehicle company Tesla, and various other innovative projects, including the Hyperloop and Neuralink. Both Bezos and Musk demonstrate how a billion-dollar budget can be used to fund ambitious, forward-thinking ventures. Their spending habits also reveal the potential for such wealth to continually regenerate, particularly when invested wisely. Of course, not all billionaires choose to spend their wealth on space exploration or innovative technologies. Some, like Warren Buffett, live relatively modest lifestyles, opting instead to invest their wealth and donate a significant portion to philanthropy. Lastly, let's consider corporations with billion-dollar budgets, such as Apple and Google. These companies channel their resources into research and development, creating new products and services that shape our everyday lives. Across these examples, there's a common thread. The impact of $1 billion extends far beyond personal spending. It can influence industries, propel innovation, and make a significant social impact. These examples provide insight into the realities of possessing such wealth. So, how long would it take to spend $1 billion? Well, that's a question with no straightforward answer. It depends on how extravagant or frugal you are, whether you're investing, donating, or splurging on luxury experiences. We've explored the sheer size of $1 billion, using everyday items and high-end purchases to put the number into perspective. We've considered the time it would take to spend $1 billion on daily items or luxury experiences, and how your billion could grow with smart investments. We've also looked at the potential for social impact through philanthropy, reminding us that enormous wealth can be used for the greater good. We've delved into historical and contemporary examples, exploring the spending habits of those with access to $1 billion budget. Next time you dream of becoming a billionaire, remember, it's not as simple as it seems.